So I just came back from a walk and I thought to myself, today, I think today is the day. Today is the day that I'm just going to free talk, nothing pre planned or anything like that. I'm just gonna talk about whatever I want. So I was thinking if there was anything I could talk about that I have done like most of my life, and that has to be gaming. And why do I choose gaming? Is because I mean, every single one of my videos, you see me playing a game. So why the fuck not? I'm good at it, or at least I believe I'm good at it, and it's been around since I was a kid. When I was a kid, my dad had Doom on his PC, which that was the start of my whole gaming life. From there, my dad had bought me a Nintendo, and yes, old Nintendo. I'm pretty old, sadly. But anyway, he bought me a Nintendo, and I played Duck Hunt, and then there was Super Nintendo, all that Street Fighter, and Joe and Mac. What else? Mickey's Mansion, and so a whole bunch of games. Super Mario and Legend of Zelda, of course. Anyway, enough of that gaming. Let's talk about that. And specifically, I want to go over some things that happen in games when I play and stuff that I hear or read. Raging and trolling. Good lord, is that in like every fucking game nowadays? It's like everybody's mentality for a video game has plummeted. It's not about trying and wanting to win most of the time. It's about making the other person feel like shit after you've killed them. Or if you want to rage about being killed by that person that's making you feel like shit. And there's also times when your team's just not doing well and you're losing. I can understand why people rage. It sucks to lose. It does. But you don't have to be an asshole to other people about you losing. You gotta relax. You're playing the game to have fun in the first place. Nobody's perfect. You're going to lose, you're going to win. I mean, isn't that also how life works? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I don't rage or I don't troll. I mean, I'm not a complete asshole about it. But there is other ways to get around going that far. As someone that plays League of Legends competitively and Overwatch competitively, I can tell you there is better ways to handle that. First of all, if you're having a really bad game, just finish the game as best as you can. And then when you're done, just get up, leave your computer, and do something else for a little bit. It really does help because if you continue playing the game and you still feel like crap and everything is going horribly wrong, it's really going to affect you. Not only your attitude, but how you play the game. Eventually, you're just going to give up, or even turn into that jerk off that's trying to troll you. You don't have to stoop that low. Don't become one of those assholes. You're better than that. If anything, you could just ask your teammates for help or just guide them a little bit. And don't be rude about it. Just relax and take it easy. If everything goes well after that, then you see, you didn't have to explode. You didn't have to like turn into a major shitwad. Those pieces of shit that you have to get stuck with every single game. Fuck you. Whoa. Okay, I realized that I'm raging a little bit, but that's probably the best you're gonna get out of me. I sound like a little kid having a tantrum sometimes. It's really sad. Very sad. Anyway, another thing that you can do is look for some in-game things that is a tool to you. For example, in League of Legends, there's the mute button. At the end of the game, you can report them. Although I kind of think that's rigged. It barely even says that this person's getting punished. I think they have to get reported 5 billion times before it actually takes into effect. Or one of the Riot players plays with said asshole and then can manually do it themselves. I really hate the system in League of Legends. It's complete garbage. But and I'm not even sure how Overwatch works because I don't really report a whole lot of people on Overwatch because the matches go by so quickly that it eventually doesn't matter anymore. You just move on to the next game, you find better people, and then you go on. Although I have reported people that completely give up AFK in the middle of the match or get on the character and just start shooting up in the sky because they don't want to play through the game anymore. They just gave up. I have reported those people, but I've never seen anything say that they're being punished. So I just hope Blizzard is doing their job. Another thing you can do is take a break from the game and not just like 2 or 3 hours. Take like a day off or even 3 days. You get to calm your nerves, you can come back to the game, you feel a lot more confident. You can probably even carry those asshole trolls. You never know. It's a good thing to just take a break. Um, as far as like being punished for being a troll, like you don't really ever see people get actually punished, but I have been punished for quote unquote trolling. I didn't actually do anything horrible. What I did was I had this team banner in League of Legends, and I just spammed it whenever I killed someone over their body, or even when I died. When I died, I could just spam it for some reason, and it'll come up over my body. I thought it was funny. I had a lot of fun with it. But apparently, to a lot of people, they did not like that one bit. So I was reported so many times that my account got banned. And it was such a stupid reason. I still think it's ridiculous. I tried to contact Riot about it, and the only thing that they told me is that they thought that the ban was suitable for what I did, and that I was basically trolling. And in some way, I can see how it was trolling, but I've seen so much worse. I've been in games where I got majorly trolled. Like, this one time I was going to Platinum. I know I mentioned this in another video, but for those who don't know, I was going to Platinum and there was this ADC. We were in lane together. Nobody died. Nothing went wrong. But she was like, I don't like the way you support. And then went back to base, sold all her items, walked straight down the lane, and started feeding the enemy team. And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't do anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure she saw that I was in my promotions, so she was like, you know, fuck you, I don't want you to progress, but it was a really fucked up thing to do. And that is so ban worthy. I don't see how my little banners man was as like heavy as this asshole. But no, I don't even think this guy got punished. But I got punished, and I was playing normal games, not even in ranked. So I also think it's much easier to take things lightly in Overwatch because of the games being so fast paced and such. Because like I've seen people do these awesome plays, and after they do their play, they just spray their little spray thing on the floor and start like teabagging it. And I think that's hilarious. I think that's so funny. But I hear other people in chat feel like, you know, F you and you suck and stuff like that. One button ulti or whatever. I think it's really funny. So I sit there, I'm just laughing and I'm like, good job, that was amazing. So I don't know if it's like the inner troll in me that's kind of like being really like cool with this, but for some people it's not. But I think people should just take games a little bit more lightly. Just have fun. Just stop being angry. If you want to troll, be a good troll. Like something that's funny. Something that'll be funny for everyone and not just yourself. There's also times where people are just starting to learn the game and they look like they're trolling. You gotta give these guys like a little bit more space to learn. Don't pick on them. Help them. just go to their lane and like start helping them kill things instead of leaving them alone and then having them to try to figure out the game, because not everybody is a genius at games. You just have to give them a helping hand sometimes. Even telling them that they're doing a good job goes a long way, because they'll try harder, they'll keep trying to keep up with everybody, they'll look around and see what everybody else is doing. Try to be more positive in games. It really does go a long way for someone. Well, anyway, that's all I really wanted to talk about. Sorry if this was a little bit boring. I'm trying to do this without planning it out, so I hope this was okay. I'm not really great at just talking about something, and I realize that without something planned, my videos is probably going to be much, much longer. I'll try to cut it down, maybe even try to switch it up. I don't know. This is something new to me. So, um, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any comments or anything, you can leave it down below, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.